Right now, districts around the state are designing their next steps for reopening, even after the initial plans have already been put into place. Many of those decisions fall on school principals and district administrators. WMUR's Monica Hernandez shows us what they're doing now to get ready.
This is what the Concord Regional Technical Center used to look like, a place where hundreds of high schoolers could get a hands-on education in a range of fields.
Our job is to work with the students who choose us and provide them an environment where they discover themselves.
This year will look much different.
We're going to do all those things, but they won't be the same as when you're meeting with people in person, working with them. And that's what worries me.
2 of the 9 schools the CRTC serves are going fully remote, including Concord.
Because we serve 9 schools, we're in just a crazy predicament that I wouldn't wish on anybody in terms of the complexity of it.
Director Steve Rothenberg says their summer boot camp showed it's possible to stay safe in person, and they'll do the best they can to teach remotely, too.
They're trying to balance their world, and CTE is, for a high school kid, a huge piece of their world.
Meanwhile, Kennett High School in Conway is getting ready for students to bring life to these empty halls.
We're in this job because of the kids, so that was really hard, for anything I'd say to the kids. It's just that we can't wait to have you back.
Spurred by the area's relatively low infection rate, Kennett High is going back in person with hand sanitizing stations outside every classroom, mandatory masks, and socially distanced desks.
We want to make sure that our kids are safe and healthy. We know the emotional well-being of a lot of our kids have been challenged. It's just been so stressful on them, and families have been stressed. So making sure we can get them back, provide the supports that they need.
Students do have the option of distance learning. Principal Kevin Carpenter says about 30% are taking it.
It really starts with when they walk in the door. Kids have never been screened when they got to school.
What about elementary schools? In Keene, Benjamin Franklin Elementary is offering 2 options, fully remote or hybrid.
The biggest challenge at this point is the face coverings. And kids have never had to wear those in school before, and staff have never had to wear them teaching before.
As for the board's decision to go fully remote in Concord, you can hear the high school principal's disappointment.
When you're talking about adolescents being in front of a screen for most of the day, it's not so great. They're just losing so much.
Concord High School Principal Michael Reardon wants students to hear this.
We are working every day as hard as we possibly can. Now, I know that sounds like a cliche. We're working very hard. But believe me, we're working very hard to figure out the best way.
Monica Hernandez, WMUR, News 9.
So 6 months ago, you may have never heard of Zoom, and the dining room table was reserved for meals. But for some parents, this new way of learning will continue. Charisse Leclerc has some tips from experts to help you get started on the right foot for this school year.
Once we really knew that having anybody unsupervised for any length of time was not an option, then everybody ended up in the master bedroom where we had one on the floor on a laptop, one on a bed on the Chromebook, and then us at desks and the 3-year-old running around getting into everybody's business.
Sound familiar? Mother of 3, Brianna Rist, like parents across New Hampshire and really the country, went into remote learning crisis mode in March.
We were all over the place. It was definitely an adjustment.
I think it's a huge learning curve for all of us.
And that's coming from an expert. Dr. Alexis Morton is the Assistant Director of Faculty Engagement for the Center for Online Learning and Teaching at Southern New Hampshire University, which teaches more than 135,000 students remotely around the world. She's also the parent to soon-to-be 7th grader Theo. She helped develop online resources for educators in March when the world went virtual. So we went to her for some advice for parents in the fall.
The first tip for parents is really being flexible, because the districts might start off with one plan and then not be able to continue with that plan, just if there's an increase in cases or whatever the circumstances might be. So being flexible is a really big piece for approaching this with sanity.
Flexibility and a solid routine for your kids to follow. Dr. Morton says keep the bedtime and wake-up schedules, dedicate a workspace for your child and for yourself if you're working from home. Have a morning meeting with your child about their expectations for the day, and don't be afraid to communicate with your child's teachers.
Reach out to the teachers, they're there to help. So, there are some stumbling blocks, certainly, but being able to check in and find out what you're really supposed to do in one platform versus another platform is really important.
For Brianna, she has chosen for her children to begin their school year with a hybrid model, but says she'll keep flexibility in mind.
It's going to be what it's going to be, and we'll roll with it, whatever happens.
Charisse LeClaire, WMUR News 9.
And so while learning itself will look different, one thing is certain. Our kids are excited to see their friends again.
I think it's going to be different because we're going to have to social distance in the halls and wear masks, and our seating in the classrooms might be different.
I'm going to see all my friends in person.
Some students are already hitting the books. Co-Brown Academy in Northwood and the Maple Street Magnet School in Rochester have already welcomed students back. WMUR's Jennifer Crompton takes a look at the protocols and policies in action right now.
Rochester's Maple Street School has been a magnet school since 2012, one of 3 in the state. It's a K-5 public school that follows the district's curriculum, but with an individualized project-based approach and extended 200-day calendar. So it opens first, as it did last week, about 24 of its 113 students choosing to go virtual instead.
Right now, some parents are opting to do VLAX, so each class has a little bit fewer than 20 right now.
The school experience is different, with new safety policies and protocols, starting with mandatory face coverings. Each student issued 5 cloth masks.
7 masks for staff, 5 cloth, 2 see-through. So we have a lot of PPE and other related items like signage, stop here, hand washing.
Touching is non-existent between the kids, and minimal assigned seating in the cafeteria, and even the bathroom is limited.
Class sizes are reduced. We have enhanced space between desks.
We have some dividers so kids can take a drink break or a snack break and pull their mask down for a little bit.
Lots of outdoor learning.
Parents donated canopies for us to use outside, so until it gets really cold, we'll probably be outside most of the day.
The district's other 11 schools open in September.
Maple will give us a little insight on some of the processes we think we can do consistently, but maybe also a little nuanced based on sizes.
In Rochester, Jennifer Crompton, WMUR News 9.
This is year number 8 of New Hampshire Tackles Hunger. New look this year, new way of gathering donations, but the same opportunity for you to help people who are food insecure in your community. Here are the details. Go to the New Hampshire Food Bank website on your screen and simply make a donation. You will have the opportunity to say which school you are supporting, and your donation will stay in that community. The money you donate will allow your local pantry to shop for much needed provisions at the New Hampshire Food Bank. And if your school collects at least $500, the Lois Roy Dickerman Fund will kick in another $500. As an example of the impact you can make in your community, just look to Conval High School in Peterborough. Last year, Cougar Nation collected over 4,400 pounds of food as well as $2,200, making their total impact in pounds of food 10,100 pounds, incredibly important for the Peterborough Food Pantry.
Our Peterborough Food Pantry serves a very broad rural community. It's just not for Peterborough, it's for all the surrounding towns from Jaffrey out to Antrim. So it covers an extensive geographic region. So this particular fundraiser, to me, touches so many lives so broadly. And I think that's the other reason why we get so much support here in our area.
89 high schools in the state are invited to participate, and over the first 7 years, 455,000 pounds of food has been collected, and this could be the biggest year yet. Thank you for your generosity. Jamie Staten, News 9 Sports.
And coming up on New Hampshire's Return to Learning, from the classroom to the gridiron, how schools are tackling the issue of sports this semester.
And as we head into the break, remember to be on the lookout for signs of child abuse. Advocates say educators are often primary reporters, and with many students not in the classroom, the responsibility falls on all adults to make the calls. If you suspect a child is being abused or neglected, you must call DCYF at 1-800-894-5533. And if a child could be in immediate danger, call 911.